Fiskune. Alright, look. Hit the sub button, hit the like button, hit that bell button. You understand me? Show some love to the channel. Fiskune versus the algorithm. When you hit that button, you help me blow. What's better than beating the algorithm? This is like Neo shutting down the Matrix. So do what you gotta do, all right? Check this out. Joe Schoen has done a lot of good this offseason. Can't lie to you. Joe Schoen has done a lot of good this offseason. I feel so good about the team right now. All right. He got us a corner. He's got some depth on the D line. And, you know, he took care of Danny. He's gonna take care of Saquon eventually. He took care of Darius Slayton. And most importantly, okay, he got us a middle freaking linebacker. Bobby Okereke. I don't know if I got that right, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That boy Bobby O. Man in the middle of our defense, okay? Our run defense was pathetic, okay? I've licked ice cream tougher than our freaking run defense, okay? I've literally wiped my behind with tissue tougher than our run defense. Our run defense was pathetic. So thank God he got somebody to man the middle of that freaking run defense, okay? If your middle linebacker's slow, your defense is slow. So we had to fix that. He also went out and got us Darren Waller, who at the moment is our number one target. I'm not going to say receiver. I'm not going to say tight end because Darren Waller lined up all over the field in Vegas. And we know Mike Kafka used to put Kelsey all over the field of Kansas City. So we got our number one target in Darren Waller at the moment. So as far as I'm concerned, we looking sexy right now. The Giants is looking sexy. I like what's going on. He's doing a lot of good things. He even brought in Paris Campbell, I love Paris Campbell coming out of Ohio State. He just can't stay healthy. But if Paris Campbell's healthy, he's a problem. So he's got us some credible receivers. I mean, Paris Campbell, Darius Slayton, Wan'Dale Robinson. We got some burners out there. I mean, we really got some speed and athleticism at the receiver position. So, you know, we don't sleep on our receiving core just yet. Don't sleep on it just yet. But we got to address that. That's the one thing Joe Schoen has not done is address the wide receiver position in the way it needs to be addressed, as in who's the guy. Okay, you know, Kirk Cousins. When in doubt, Double J. Burrow. When in doubt, where's Chase? Matthew Stafford. When in doubt, where's Cooper Kupp? Y'all get where I'm going with this? You know, so even Baker Mayfield, when in doubt, I got Mike Evans, I got Chris Godwin. Like, at some point, we're going to need that receiver who's going to get it done. Now, I have a feeling Odell's coming home. I just have a feeling at this point, the way the Odell market is shaping up, he doesn't have a market. It's like the NFL is like monkey see, monkey do. The NFL has a sheep mentality. They follow the lead. They're a herd mentality. So when Odell was popping a couple months ago at the end of the season, everybody wanted a piece of Odell. Everybody wanted some of Odell. But now that the talks have cooled off and nobody wants him, now the market is suppressed. So I'm looking at the Odell situation. I'm like, I have a feeling he's going to come to the Giants, because if Odell's not going to get the money he wants, if Odell's going to have to play for less than what he wants to play for, he might as well come play with his best friends. Might as well come home and be somewhere where he's comfortable and he can enjoy himself at. Why go play for some pennies in a situation you don't want to be in? If you're going to go play for less than what you're worth, then come home. Play with Saquon. Play with Shepard. Get these Daniel Jones dimes. You know, like, come on, bro. Nobody going to love you the way New York do. What time? Let me rephrase that. Nobody's going to love you like the Giants side of New York will love you, okay? The blue, not the green. The blue New York. Nobody's going to love you like the blue New York love you, Odell. So just come on home, bro. Figure that out. But even if we do get Odell, fellas, we still need a number one. I don't believe Odell is a number one at this point. I think Odell is a 2. He's a great possession guy who can get behind the defense when he has to. But he's not. This ain't 2016. This ain't 2014. This ain't even 2018 when the year we traded him. So one way or the other, fellas, at 25, Joe Schoen has to take a receiver. He either has to trade up in the draft to get a receiver, or he has to take one at 25. He needs to get a veteran, whether that's Odell, Hopkins, Jerry Jeudy, whatever. He still needs to get a veteran receiver. But he also has to get a stud at 25 or trade up. In the first round of this draft, he has to get a stud. I don't care about center. I don't care about guard. Joe Schoen can pick that out later in the draft. He can get that round 2, 3, whatever. He needs to focus on solidifying that wide receiver spot. Cowboys, monster corners. The Eagles, monster corners. That's our competition. I don't care about Washington. Our competition is the Cowboys and the Eagles, and they got monster corners. Those tandems is not to be trifled with. They're not to be trifled with, bro. Bradbury, Darius Slay, they're not to be trifled with. Okay? Stephon Gilmore, Trevon Diggs, they're not to be trifled with. We can't, shout out to Darius Slayton, but him and Hodgins, we saw how that ended up in the divisional round. That's not gonna get no better. So it's like, bring in Odell, bring in a rookie receiver who can be mentored by Odell, mentored by Sterling Shepard. Can you imagine the gems, the jewels, the game that our rookie receiver could soak up from Odell, from Sterling Shepard? You got a veteran like Darren Waller. He's going to soak up so much game in that wide receiver room. It's going to be good for him long term. If there was ever a year for us to get a rookie receiver in here, it's this season. It's this season, man. So that's where I'm at with the Giants fans. He's done a lot of good this offseason so far as free agency. Joe Schoen's done a lot of good, but he's got to address the wide receiver position. Paris Campbell, that's cute, but that ain't it. Rasana Darius Slayton, that's cute, but that's not enough. He's got to fix the problem. So, Shane, TikTok, we watching you. We watching you, man. But that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.